Welcome, Ziggy, too. Vultures need love. Ziggy here is a black vulture. You notice the black body, the bald black head, and sort of white fingertips on the end of her wings. Now, hey, Ziggy, what are you doing? That's right. See, she jumps to the ground anytime she sees something she thinks is edible. Back up here, Ziggy. Back up here, there we are. Now, it is indeed the job of a vulture to go into our environment, to find dead animals and eat them. I understand that doesn't sound very pleasant, but vultures are built for this task. They have features that let them stay clean and healthy like a bald head. And, hey, where are you going? Ziggy, leave John alone. He's not dead. He just smells that way. Back up here, Ziggy. Hey, where are you going? Ziggy, just look alive, everyone. Look alive. It'll be fine. Keep going, Ziggy. See, she's learned that by walking on the ground, she can see under the benches easier. Back up here, Ziggy. Right here. Oh, again, features like the bald head allow her to eat dead animals. In fact, vultures are known to stick their head inside dead animals to get to the organs. So they'd be covered with bacteria and leftover food, but the lack of feathers lets that dry up and flake off, and the sun can kill bacteria that might be growing there. On top of this, they have an amazing immune system. They can ingest as much... Hey, where are you going? Ziggy, you're supposed to fly to John. Ziggy, fly to John. There you go. And they can ingest as much as 100 times the salmonella, or botulism that is, that could potentially kill the average adult. You're going to help herself to your goblet there. Let's say, Ziggy, back up here. Ziggy, back up here. Quit terrorizing the audience. Vultures also have an amazing immune system, but they have very strong stomach acid that can even digest and break down the cell wall of many different virus and bacteria. So that means that disease that goes in one end doesn't always come out the other. Furthermore, vultures, like the hawk and the owl, are immune to most of the diseases that mammals might carry. I'm talking about diseases as dangerous as the hantavirus, hog cholera, or even rabies. And so every time a vulture eats an animal that died of rabies, they're making sure it doesn't get spread to mammals like humans. A few other traits, though. You notice she has very broad wings and stiff feathers built for soaring. She makes quite a bit of noise when she flaps her wings. Back up here, Ziggy. Back up here. There we are. But also, did you notice her beak is different? It's long and skinny. Do you see how she sticks her beak inside my hand to get to the treats? They use that skinny beak to reach inside the animal to get to the internal organs. However, it's not very sharp or strong. They routinely have a hard time ripping into a dead animal. They might wait for another creature with a stronger mouth or beak to rip a hole in that dead animal. And also, her feet are different. Back up here, Ziggy. Right back up here. I see you scoping the audience. Hey, Ziggy. Back up here. There we are. Her feet are different. You see, her claws are rather dull, and her feet, well, they're made for walking, as she's shown us. And, hey, Ziggy, back over here. Yes, master. Yes, master. That's what goes through my head. But her feet are so weak, she can't even grip to pick up much of anything at all. We assume, though, that vultures, they don't need strength in their feet because their food, it doesn't run away from them very often. So people tend to look at a vulture, and they think with the walking feet and the weak beak that they cannot defend themselves. It's not really true. If you corner a vulture and it cannot run away or fly away, it wouldn't attack you, would not even try to bite you. In order to scare you away, they would vomit on you. Can you imagine what a vulture eats coming back the second time around? That is not a pleasant thought. However, if it were not for scavengers like vultures doing that job, disease and bacteria would be spread easily. So in that case, what do you think of Ziggy? Isn't she grand? Where are you going? Not yet, Ziggy. Not Ziggy. Back up here. This is a very smart bird. Don't let her fool you. She knows when she hears that applause that the door is about to open. Now, what's so funny is originally she didn't like to go home because she knew when she flew inside that door it meant no more food rewards and no more leftovers in the audience. So we started putting extra treats inside, and she knows there's a large cache of food in there. And so when she hears those applause, she tries to go home. So let's see if she'll do it on cue. All right, Ziggy. Go home, Ziggy. All the way. There we go. Everyone, Ziggy, well done. Thank you.